Today, George Osborne delivered his fifth budget, and probably the most important in his tenure as Chancellor. Budget Day is always a significant day for business, for our clients, and here at Mazars, always the busiest day of the year. What were we expecting to see? We were expecting the Chancellor to help house builders, to help exporters, and to cut energy bills. With the general election only 15 months away, this was probably the most important budget for the Chancellor, trying to deliver a delicate balancing act between helping to maintain the shoots of recovery in the economy and helping to boost business, but at the same time not being able to give away significant tax cuts. We already know that the government wants the UK to be the most competitive place to do business. We've already seen the main rate of corporation tax tumble down. Next year it'll be 20%, the lowest amongst the G20, and coupled with other corporate incentives, it makes the UK a really attractive place to do business. But the Chancellor does have to balance the books. We are continuing to see more of a clampdown on tax anti-avoidance. In particular, there are two measures to come in the summer. The first is accelerated payments for users of aggressive tax planning. What this means is that people who use aggressive tax planning will have to pay for it up front. But the real issue is people that have used these schemes in the past, where HMRC will be pursuing them for money in the summer, so they'll be having to get their checkbooks out. The other area of attention for HMRC are those that promote and market these types of anti-avoidance scheme. And what we're seeing is a focus on high-risk promoters. That doesn't just affect those that provide these schemes, but people who use them. And they will have to notify HMRC if they're using one of these schemes from these high-risk promoters, with potentially a £5,000 fine for those that don't. As we saw today, the Chancellor is still very interested in clamping down on tax avoidance and reinforced that accelerated payments will be introduced in the summer. It's really important that everyone that's entered into any sort of tax avoidance scheme in the past is aware of all of the issues. Overall, we'd say it's a really positive budget for business. For small, medium-sized enterprises, the extension of the annual investment allowance is really good news and very positive. So overall, big business will be pleased with how the budget's turned out. Not because there have been any significant changes, but a lot of the incentives for investing into the UK have remained the same. But there's always a note of caution. All businesses want certainty on their tax affairs, and there's always a danger with any new legislation that this becomes more complex. In addition to these changes, the Chancellor has announced new measures aimed to help savers and pensioners. These appear to be very welcome news. However, as always, the devil is in the detail. And right now, we're off to explore that detail. Immediate response to the budget through Twitter has been very, very positive. But businesses are also cautious. So has the Chancellor delivered on his promises? We'll see. If you'd like to know more about how the budget affects you or your business, then visit our website. If you'd like to contribute or discuss any aspect of today's budget, then visit our Let's Talk Tax blog site.